Godspeed to the Speedy Tribe. What's good, man? What it takes to be a leader, man. What it takes to be a leader is the question that I ask myself, the question that I'm asking you, the question that you should ask yourself. What does it take to be a leader, man? So, we grow up and we follow everybody, we follow things, we follow ideology, we follow dogmas, right? But the main objective is how are we going to become a leader, right? So becoming a leader comes from being a follower at first. But it depends on what we follow, right? It depends on the things we follow in order to become that leader. Now, you could be a follower of, frivolous things and stay frivolous, live a follower frivolous lifestyle because you're following the wrong people and wrong things, leading you down a wrong rabbit hole that you don't really want to go down. But then on the other side, you have you following and revering positive points of references, right? That can catapult you to being in that leader position, right? So for me, I'm gonna tell y'all some real shit, man. Growing up, I grew up in the hood, bro. So growing up in the hood, there's a lot of odds stacked against you by default because of the circumstances you're given living in that environment. Then on top of that, you got the people within your environment that can serve as leeches, detriments, and sometimes uplifting people is beauty in the struggle. But at the same time, bro, you got all these people following each other because they have no really real leader around them to help them get up out of the situations they're in, man. And luckily for me, I played football growing up, so I was around a lot of families and other people who, kind of helped me see the light out of the hood. But let me tell y'all, before I even got to that point, bro, I was following certain people. I was in little gangs and stuff like that. Let me tell y'all the real shit. Yo, your boy TheSpeedyTribe, Speedy Shepherd, y'all looking at me right now? I was in special ed growing up. And I know a lot of y'all what? What you mean? How? The story of my life is how, bro? How were you in special ed and you smart as hell? Well, you gotta understand, when you put in a position to learn differently or at a different pace, doesn't make you dumb, doesn't make you stupid, doesn't make you slow. You just learn different, right? And I didn't understand that as a kid, which kind of led to me feeding into the negative comments by my peers and my friends, you stupid, or that he in special ed. Oh God, I got picked on like a mug. I used to be believing that sometimes, and I used to be following their truth or their opinion about me. I followed their truth. And you see what being a follower does, especially to the wrong things, it leads you down that rabbit hole of just straight detriment. I see a lot of people following each other. They all are led to the same pit hole or pit, right? Because of them following each other. You see people who value materialistic things, they all got the great same demise, and that's being in a rabbit hole of just straight people who just value being followers of dumb shit. But you get what I'm saying? So I took it upon myself to realize, by default, I was born a different person. I was born to learn different. I was born to be different. So when you're born to be different, you're gonna see different. Get what I'm saying? So when you're born to be different, you gotta be different, bro. But you can't deviate from the fact that you're different. And that ultimately leads to you being a leader in your own right, under your own merit. You gotta lead, man, by example. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta always speak like how I'm doing right now. You could just lead by just taking action. Straight action. People are inspired by people who take action, and the way they do the action, the way they render that action, that's where the real inspiration comes in. I had positive points of reference. I was in awe because I'm yo, how? I gotta learn that. It takes vigorous work. It takes unmitigated, straight, hard work, dedication. And you will reap the benefits, of course, later down the line, eventually, immediately, it doesn't matter. But because you're trying to become that leader, right? You're going to see a lot of things that you saw looking at your leader growing up, right? And then ultimately you'll become that leader that everybody else want now. But it all comes with knowing that, all right, in order to be a leader, I gotta lead. You have to lead. You can't follow all the time. You gotta march at the beat of your own drum, right? In a convincing fashion that you are a leader, right? You got to show your parents that you're able to lead yourself. You got to show your friends, man, listen, I'm going this way. I'm not going that way. Why you not going this way? I'm got to explain that to you. Just watch what I do and be inspired. That's how you got to, you don't even have to say that, but you just got to act that way. And then people be like, yo, that's crazy how you knew this and you did it this way and now I'm inspired now. Yeah, because you marched at the beat of your own drum, unapologetically, and now look, you are a leader. Now people following your footsteps now. People following what you say, people following what you do. But then, on top of that, the great thing about being a leader, right, it's you. It's not nobody else. It's just you. So you're not responsible for anybody else's actions that follow you. Because then, here's the beautiful part about that. People who follow you, they become a leader in their own merit because they apply what you led and twisted in their own ideologies and dogmas and shit like that. That's the beautiful thing about being your own leader. You feel me? So that's what it takes to be a leader, man. It's going to take a lot of hard work, dedication, following the right sources of information for you to become that leader. Information is subjective, man. You grab some information, you twist it, and you add it to your own philosophy. And then you make it your physical, mental, spiritual reality. All right? Godspeed to the Speedy Tribe, man. I'm out. Peace.